Hey y'all, it's Mommy Wata and I am back. Thank you for your support of Mommy Wata Tarot. Please continue to like, share, and most of all, subscribe. And before we get started, y'all, I just want to show y'all what I got. Me and Rose Forever, we go together again, okay? I love Rose Forever. You know, it's been a while since I have showed you all any of my collection that I've received from them. Quality organic roses that are preserved naturally to last up to a year. You don't have to do anything but just let them be. You don't have to water them. Just enjoy their energy, the aura that they bring. They come in various colors. They come in different types of cases as well. So I'm going to just slide these over here. I love it. I love it. Let's turn it this way. And thank you so much, Rose Forever, for the roses. You can use my code, Mommy Wata Tarot, to get a percentage off of your purchase. And please just peruse their website, roseforever.com, and see what they have to offer. Okay? And let's get into this next download. Somebody feels like you carry superhuman, supernatural, superhero energy. You super, honey, to them. 144, child. They know you favored. And favor ain't fair because this person attacked you for your super ability. But they have had a change of heart over time because they see that you are not easily swayed. They cannot defeat you easily or at all. And this is a very super energy to some folks as well. Somebody's name may start with an S. You may be located in the United States of America. They may be located there as well. What else do we need to know? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, from you through me at this time. Insight, wisdom, and clarity. Ooh, let's see what those are. Let's see what those two be. Ooh, somebody from the United States of America. Whoever you are, you could be in the States. And maybe you have journaled different occurrences, different things that you have went through. But these were pivotal changes that this man was taking you through. There's some sort of journal. Maybe you have documented different efforts, different experiences, different obstacles you face in people's efforts to make you go away. However you documented it. Documentation can be made in many forms. Whatever you wrote down, you have to write a statement. When you report something, you may be someone who likes to journal in Google Docs or your notes. You know, you have some sort of record. Maybe you journal verbally through what you say on content that can be pulled up on the radio and television. Child, I'm trying to shuffle and I can't make it up, though. I'm telling you, you a superhero now. I'm telling you now, that's what I got. What else? Your soul is one of a kind. What else from you through me at this time, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Because see, you have had to defend yourself against this person, but you didn't know who was behind things that you experienced. These things that you experience, they happen on lower scales, but this person is very high up on the tier. They are the reason why certain things have occurred. One second, y'all. 1 second. I'm back. One more shuffle, Holy Spirit. What else do you want us to know? Please and thank you. Surrounding your super energy. It's like he has decided that you stay on your side of the fence and he'll stay on his side of the fence. He sees that you are divine because nothing he's done against you has been working. So as long as you continue to stay in that energy and focus on your purpose, he ain't gonna bother with you no more, baby. But if you at any time decide you want to try to be karmic, he on your ass. He on your ass. That's what I'm hearing. I'm telling you, that's the energy. What else? Please and thank you. I had to do one more, y'all. Just want to make sure that we've cleared the energy properly. Let's see, Holy Spirit. Let's go. I'm serious about this and us. That's his mission. You have your divine mission. He has what he feels is his ultimate mission. That he keep you in check. If you really are carrying this energy where you going to always try to do the right thing, he not going to bother with you. But if you ever slip up, he on to you. That's the energy, honey. Clarify, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Artificial intelligence. Because, see, he thought he had caught you up at one point. There was somebody who was out here living foul, pretending to be you, using AI to get away with things in your name that were not faithful and true. And at one point, he thought that you were up to no good, okay, with your supernatural, super hero abilities. Because, you know, we got villains too, baby, that also have these powers that they use for bad. It's on both sides of the coin. So he had been trying to make you get back to basics, but he realized that it wasn't you. You won't believe who it was, honey. Look how these cards doing. Because this person was trying to take you down and make money off of you at the same time. They wanted you to get caught up for what they was out here doing, but they got caught up for it. Cousins in reverse. Well, it's in reverse when I seen it. Look, depending on how I turn my wrist, they was trying. Look what came out behind that. Race and ethnicity is a factor. So whoever this person was, maybe they was pretending to be of another. Oh, you know what I just heard? More of that colorism energy. Y'all gonna get enough because it don't hold the weight that you think it do. That's what I'm getting from this. There's a cousin who you've had coffee and convo with, who you thought you was cool with, who was out here emulating you in a negative way because you were getting some sort of attention for being a superhero, a divine energy. And they was jealous because maybe they grew up thinking that because they was light, they was going to be able to win at whatever they did. They should have whatever they want. They should be favored. That's what some people be teaching light women. It is what it is. And there are some dark-skinned women who are resentful to light-skinned women because they were essentially punished and told that they was ugly because of their dark skin and that they didn't compare to light women. So, you know, when I hear them say, oh, well, dark-skinned women just jealous of me, not always. And some of them are jealous and envious because they've seen permissions and privileges that lighter women have gotten. They've been ridiculed and hated on even because they were not the same complexion. So they don't know how to process their feelings. So some of them have acted like that. But it's not without good reason. Okay? And it's something like that with this cousin. For me to say all of that, they stalking you, not the other way around. I'm telling you, if you are sensitive, if you feel like light and white is right, you know, this may not be the channel for you. Because like I tell y'all, whether you blue, purple, orange, amarillo, or green, that's also, look, same color, baby. Race, we talking about race and ethnicity too. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do and the Holy Spirit want to talk about it, we're going to talk about you. You know, it is what it is. I'm just saying. So that it's a celebration. Shango energy. This person was upset, though, no matter what color they are, 1001, and tried to end things for you because they were upset with how y'all ancestors celebrated you. They wasn't celebrating her like she had been taught they should. So she tried to ruin your reputation. But you spiritually protected by these same ancestors who I'm hearing she pulled on at times to protect her, to give her favor over you, and the opposite happened. Now this is what I'm hearing now. This man who wanted to take you down so bad, he only decided that he had this vendetta because of how he fell for what this cousin did. It's like he already knew about you and he felt like your energy was golden, but then he got tricked by her. And, you know, he needed to forgive himself for that. And maybe he has. That's not your fault, though. And he tried to make you bear the brunt of some sort of shame and embarrassment he was falling for, that he experienced as a result, rather, of falling for what your cousin did. He was 1111. It is not as good as yours is. He realized that that person he thought was being karmic, it's like he discovered you. You was on your side of things, showing how you were trying to live right and encourage people to do good. And then he found you on the other end. But it was your cousin, who 1133, who was out here wilding, pretending to be you, using artificial intelligence. He connected with your cousin and got took right on down through there. And when he realized that it wasn't you pretending to, no, it's something like he thought you was grifting once he found you being karmic. So he was trying to indulge in the karmic aspect of you, not knowing it was your cousin. When he found out that it was your cousin, he was on a mission to bend the energy against you to prove that you were grifting too. 1212, but you wasn't, boo. I'm telling you, you bent the energy on him every time this man tried to do something against you, because he was mad about your cousin and what she did to him. So I don't know, healing, he need healing. That's why I said maybe he has started that process by forgiving himself. That's the beginning of it. Like I had said, I think I was on I Be Knowing TV saying this. I hope y'all got y'all memberships paid up. I'm going to drop some content on there this weekend. Okay? But I was talking about how you got to forgive yourself. We be worrying about forgiving other people for what they did to us now. Some of these people, you can accept what they did and move on from it. But forgiveness is for you, meaning that sometimes you need to forgive yourself for what you didn't know. You didn't know better. You was traumatized. You was hurt. You played in the shit because of what you've been through. You need to forgive yourself for being stupid, for being dumb, for making a emotional decision that almost ruined your life even. You got to forgive yourself for that first before you can forgive anybody out here for anything. And when you forgive yourself, you realize that, you know, some people don't need forgiving for you, from you. They need to forgive themselves. Sometimes I be having my Elmer Fudd moment, but it's all good because I know them words and I know how to put them together properly. Okay? Because, see, he thought you was Ooh, I'm telling you, he thought you was grifting. He thought you was playing. And so when he found you on the other end of things, really being a hooker of some type, because this is another word I want to say, but I'm going to say hooker. He tried to even tell some folk, look, she over here doing this. Watch this. But on that other platform, acting like she at peace, like she healed. I'm telling you, he was telling people, the group chat is lit, that you was out here grifting on the other side of things. Not everybody knows your fraudulent cousin. Her ass in trouble because she news outlets. Her at 1444. Her behind being in the news, probably the local news somewhere where you don't know about, for what she got in trouble, caught up doing. They probably didn't put out who she was pretending to be, but she got in trouble for some sort of AI fraud, and it was in a local news blotter. If you knew which cousin it was, if you even cared, you probably could search the name and come up with the proof that she was possibly accosted for this. She got in trouble for this. Aries in reverse. Because she took a lot of Emperor energies, money, who thought they was kicking it with you. I hear there's some sort of OF energy going on that you was participating in with that AI, or so they thought. They thought that was you doing things on AI that was very X-rated. That's what I'm hearing. So she was like, they want to recruit you ASAP. They thought you was some sort of sex freak behind the scenes, but you was making money or getting a platform, getting some sort of platform recognition for being a divine being with spiritual and supernatural gifts. But you got some sort of other platform where you, if you pay enough, you can see her do sexual tricks and shit. That's what your cousin was doing. She was using AI. She might have went to jail. Sacrifice. That's how she was attempting to sacrifice you. I'm telling you, she didn't just want to be you. She wanted to sacrifice who you are, who you became known to be. This cousin was literally jealous of you because of some sort of color difference too. How you are the color. I'm telling you, it's not because you light skinned and you winning because you got the gifts and you light skinned. That ain't what's happening here. Whoever I'm talking to, you are of a brown complexion. You probably darker than me. I'm telling you. And this cousin ain't dark. 1711, but she took a gamble with this. Because if she really thought she was that favored, 1717, why you ain't trying to start your own shit and see if you could win off your own je ne sais quoi, so to speak? Because she had a whole bunch of them, but they thought it was you, girl. She had a whole bunch of them going, but they thought it was you. And that's what didn't happen. That's why he was trying to ruin you. This could happen months and months ago where she got caught up for this jerk. So he been being a jerk towards you because he really thought he was freaking you out. Not freaking. Well, he was making that you was really getting freaky for him. I'm telling you, it's something like that she had going on AI. She need to be in jail. Leo. He could be a Leo or she could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. Clarify the Leo energy, please and thank you. You've been hacked. Your cousin a Leo. The cousin who stole your identity and was on AI pretending to be you, making videos of you doing freaky things, and had a whole bunch of men paying big money to see you do it too. She done got in trouble. She a Leo and she done got in trouble. Ooh, Leo came out again, y'all. Family. The Holy Spirit ain't playing with it. Laptop, computer. He ain't playing with you. He ain't playing with you. You might think you playing with him, but he gonna show you who really running it, who really is in charge of things. This is happening. Whoever you are, you somewhere near the Atlantic coast. You on the Atlantic. That's wild, honey. So, back to the download I got in the beginning. He realized, well, maybe she is pure. Maybe she really is faithful and true. Her cousin ain't shit. But that don't mean she can't be in alignment and doing the right thing. We say the apple don't fall too far from the tree. But, I'm hearing that your divine lineage don't even really put you in the same tree as this crazy cousin, baby. It's something like y'all ain't even really blood cousins. And look, he trying to do better. He realized he need healing. I'm telling you, he's starting to understand this ain't right. It ain't no way you projecting on the person who you thought you was slutting out. And after you still couldn't slut her out, you've been out here trying to ruin her life to see if you can break her that way. That's crazy. And he know it. So he trying to get back into true, structured, upright, logical, loyal, faithful, emperor energy. Okay? That's what he trying to achieve. Because he was out here pushing a button on you, using his power and authority in another way. And I feel it has backfired on him too. It has backfired on him too, because he can't hold you liable. Trying to put your ass on ice. We ain't got to get into it. This one had you on ice. It is what it is. But see, you can laugh about it because you know your true power. Okay? What you are able to do in this world comes from the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. Your superhero abilities, your supernatural capabilities, that's them. Okay, so even if this man was trying to make you blue, they gonna crack through the ice for you. They gonna get them waters running again. That's also what I'm getting off this blue. You could be a water sign. He was trying to freeze the water inside of you. That's literally what I'm getting. I don't know. This man could be spiritually capable of things too. That's why he was so intrigued and then obsessed with you. Because she had him going now. Oh, she done got in trouble. I'm telling y'all, this hoe, look, for the men that she was conferencing with, for the men that thought they was hooking up with you, and it was really your cousin, she going to prison for this. Look, we ain't got to get into the type of men, but I'm telling you, for the type of men that your cousin had going, thinking that it was you that was connecting with them, she going to prison for this. They not finna let that hoe get away with this. I'm telling you now. She, look, giving it up. These some old school men too, that be running what we see and what we be viewing. Understand me? Because see, you are divine. It was already proven that you was carrying. Look, you see how that did? It was already proven. Giving up. She having to give that shit up. She was trying to possibly fight this, but it's something like she may be going to prison. You ain't heard. You don't know about this cousin. It's somebody that at best you had coffee and convo with. Like y'all might have had some wine and chips. Kicked it. Had a couple of hangouts, but y'all wasn't really friends. This ain't no close cousin, and that's why I say this may not even be a blood-related cousin. Bigamy. But I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. Divine feminine, indictment, deported, Sagittarius energy. Whoever this cousin is that was coming for you, she was coming for you about your spirituality. Okay? But she was also coming for you because of a man too. And I hate to say it, but that's what I'm getting. And this man that she was upset about, this man wasn't even with her. This man got other wives. He wasn't married to your cousin, and if he did marry your cousin, it was already a couple of other people he was married to. I'm telling you. So she got some sort of bigamy energy going on with her, with this man that she came at you about. That's also why she was jealous of you, because he ain't had you in no bigamous partnership. Because you the divine feminine. I'm telling you. She thought she was the divine feminine at one point because she was able to get this man to marry her. And I'm hearing she has since learned that she ain't the only wife. That's also why she mad now. And about to go to prison behind all of this dumb shit, indicted. So she done got subpoenaed for stealing your identity and stealing money, essentially through AI, from a lot of prominent men They don't want that out, and I ain't going to get into it. It is what it is. But she's also being indicted because she is married to a bigamist, whoever this masculine is that you used to be connected to. And it's starting to also give that he's involved with the scam she was running against you too. Clarify that. Grace and mercy. She wants grace and mercy from whatever else she's tied to being fraudulently married to him, baby, because this one here thought she was winning. She was stealing your identity. Look, she thought she was winning now. She was stealing your identity, was committing fraud and other crimes through AI because she was going to ruin your reputation in the process. Then the man that you used to be partnering with, she was able to marry him. So she thought that she was really winning 25-55 until they started coming for her. Until they started coming for her. Because you are a divine artist. And if you are doing the right thing, it don't matter what a bitch is out here pretending to be doing in your name. They're going to eventually trace that. Just like I got a hoe who right now, I don't know why she don't realize that they are watching her go and try to open up bank accounts and do other financial things in my name. They know that's not me. It's proof of her doing that because they be mailing me correspondence from different banks, different offers, but they be putting it in her name in some fake business she running. I've already reported this person. They still keep doing it. It's like she hacking me somehow, but it's this energy that she's been pretending to be me for decades, I'm hearing, and people have helped her do it. And it's, it's really going to get messy, but, people don't care because if they get away with stuff for so long, when they start seeing slight warnings that maybe you need to chill out because it's coming to a head, when people even tell them, you don't need to keep doing this, they don't want to listen. They be having negative things to say even when people have been trying to warn them, i.e. the person who been getting and doing financial things in my name, baby. I mean, they literally mailing me stuff with this person's name and this fake business they got. They mailing me the stuff, y'all. It's crazy. I changed my address. This person, somehow they reroute, even if I do an individual change. That's why I say it be people at the post office that be in on it. It's got to be. It's a very high level of bigotry, a very tangled web that has been woven, weaved, okay? Whatever tense you want to use it in, baby. He done weaved a tangled web of bigotry against you that he still has to answer for, even if he's having this change of heart about you. Credit versus debt. Now, what was I just talking about? So there may be some things that he's done in regards to your credit and creating debt for you that he need to clean up, boo. He need to clean it up. If he want to feel better about this energy that he's helped create, it's something here with him in addition to what your cousin has already done to try to ruin your name. And best believe they was arrested for that. And they was arrested because of the type of men that they were tempting with artificial intelligence of you. This cousin of yours, they were raised in a Muslim household too. But Islam is in reverse. You may have known of them to be raised in a Muslim household, but they have since renounced that Muslim Islamic way of life in their adulthood. That's how you going to know what cousin this is. That's what I'm hearing, because then you going to know that that's not a fake cousin. And I'm telling you, she married that ex of yours, whoever he is. He ain't relevant, because if he was, we would see it in the energy. He's not nobody that you were consorting with. This is just pure jealousy and envy, I'm telling you. She married somebody out of jealousy and envy of you. That is crazy. That's crazy. But he ain't divorced, baby. I'm telling y'all, this man, they came out here twice. But he went forward with that marriage license with her and a few other ones too. This man may be married to up to 4 women. This ex of yours. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So see this other Aries energy, because I'm hearing that it's a lot of women who think your ex is a boss, baby, but they learning differently now. Anyway, this other Aries energy, they could be Aries energies, both of them, 3033. Like they could be Scorpio, Aries, Tower energies, Pisces, Aries energy. Okay. But he's on some energy. Look, I just said energy like 5 times. Lord, help it, child. He on some energy like, I am going to back up off of her. I'm going to give her 50 feet. I cannot disprove who she has evolved to be. I have to accept that I got by a fake cousin of hers. Like, this really might not even be your cousin, for real. Like, I don't know. But, like, she in trouble. He might have married her to keep her in the country or something. Who knows? For real. Deported. And he already married. No, you know what I'm hearing? He married a couple of them other ones, okay, to keep them in the country. So he out here doing that type shit. St. Louis in reverse. So it's one from Missouri that's getting deported because she was in a bigamous marriage to an ex of yours who also married your cousin, was married to your cousin and some others simultaneously. And she also is learning that, you know, she not beating you in that way either, baby. I'm just saying. She ain't win by getting with this masculine. We got Russia in reverse. Clarify that. That may be one of these other women. I'm telling you, it's multiple women. So if he done married at least up to 4 women, imagine how many other women are outside of that he just could be dating or having some sort of partnership with. Wax coffin, suicide, see? So, you know. And then it's this energy of these women wanting to attack you. This cousin did, and she felt like this man was some sort of help towards completing and accomplishing it. This is one, I ain't saying all these women was coming at you. I'm kind of getting some like that some of them were. He weaponized them against you, but it's one out here who has put herself in some sort of cryptic energy as a result of what she done learned this man has been doing with other women. She may be the one who is getting deported from Russia. It might be a couple of them, for real. They having to go back from where they came from. He was their saving grace, or so they thought. See? Bliss in reverse. We could take it up right. We could take it both ways. Because they thought they thought he was their saving grace. But I think that this bliss also applies to you the way it fell. Because you have no idea that any of this is happening. You have no idea that all of this karmic energy is existing around you. You don't know about this group of men who thought they were kicking it with you. I can't make it up. You don't know about what your cousin is in trouble for because she bipolar. That's what they saying. They thought you was bipolar, though. They thought you was really out here flip-flopping now. Telling you now. But they was on cloud 9 hell, some of them. This is my 7 of Cups energy. But it's really giving cloud nine because they was giving her a lot of money. She was getting a lot of stuff off of money she was making, pretending to be you, using AI. And I'm telling you, this ex who's bipolar as well, being married to all these different women, he was doing something to assist this cousin of yours. He was. Can we clarify that, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit. And then we're going to close. They are your soulmate in reverse. That's him. This somebody you thought was your soulmate. That's why she was so sure that you were going to be tripping out when you discovered that she was married to your divine counterpart. I couldn't even call him that because that ain't what he is. He insane though. Got to be. It's really giving that, baby. And maybe you realized that long ago and that he wasn't your soulmate. That's why, she really don't know. She don't be knowing. Because if she knew, she would have realized that you had then long departed from any belief that this man was supposed to be in a commitment with you. And this other man is ashamed of himself because he was supporting whatever online platform she was on, acting diabolically insane with this AI. Like she had you doing all kind of freaky sexual stuff. I am telling you what I'm getting. And they were paying her. They were paying her a lot of money. A lot of money. And there may be some other family members who assisted this woman. It's something about getting pictures of you. That's why I be mindful of the pictures that I post now. I try to put a watermark on them because these hoes be taking my pictures and then going and trying to create social media accounts of me and stuff. So I at least try to put a watermark on any pictures I release. I try to remember to do that. Sometimes I forget, but that's what they be doing. They be stealing your pictures. It's something about her stealing your photos that you were uploading because she was hell-bent on making you not appear as a superhero, divine earth angel. And so was he. And now he being forced. Something happening. I don't care really. That's his road to hoe. He got a few roads to hoe too for what he been out here doing to you. But he getting grounded. That's what I'm getting. Look, I'm telling you, you got some siblings. Remember what I said now about me getting correspondence and things in somebody else's name. But I know them. You got a sibling or two who work with this fake cousin against you too. The jealousy runs rampant in your family. But that's why you where you are and you ain't worried. You ain't worried if these people love you or not, because it's something like these might not even be your real family. I'm just saying. That's a whole nother reading, but I digress. We see who the last man standing is, though, because he done try to take you down because of what this cousin did. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest, and I'll be back soon with another one, y'all. Peace.